Okay, I'm gonna start out talking very quietly, just in case you crank the volume for the music. I don't want to blow out your eardrums. I'm trying so hard to get it balanced. You know. Oh my god. Anyway, technical problems should hopefully, let me knock on everything wooden around me, be over. Because I have a giant Ethernet cable running from my office all the way through the house in hopes that that will fix all the issues that I was having. Hi, how are you? How you guys doing? It's been a minute. Sorry about that. Life's been lifing. And in fact, you can see why. He just walked in. This little guy, look at what I had to do to my baby. We had to have his tail shaved off so he can wear diapers. Oh, it's so pathetic. It's so pathetic. Yeah. Oh, look at his little doggy diaper. Oh no. And his little stubby tail. Normally it's this long, beautiful tail, and we had to shave it off. Poor thing. Poor baby. It's so silly looking. Oh no. Oh no. Come say hi. Come say hi to everybody. Yeah. Good boy. So yeah, this is mostly why I haven't been streaming.
Happy guy. Oh, just a happy.
Thank you, Painting Polish.
Oh, just a look at that. A happy.
Let me give you another cookie.
Oh, the happy dog. Oh, just a happy.
Another cookie for you. Where's your brother? Happy, do you want a cookie? Come here, baby. Come say thank you. Come say thank you. Good boy. Oh my goodness. Good boy. Anyway. Oh, careful. Just whacked your face. Oh. So yeah, this is the this is the big reason why I haven't been streaming, because he's been, you know, having some problems and stuff, and it's just really brought me down. Plus, trying to readjust my sleep schedule to, because I started work this week. Oh my goodness. My sleep schedule gets out of whack so easily, and then trying to get it like back to normal people time, I'm miserable. I'm miserable. I'm kind of grumpy, and then today did not help with some issues with my coworkers. Let me tell you all about it. Okay, so also let me know if like the music's too loud or anything. It's actually kind of too loud for me, so I'm gonna turn it down a little bit, and hopefully that doesn't make it obsolete. But anyway, you've been dealing with stuff too. Yeah, it just, and it's not gonna get better. You know what I mean? It's a day-by-day thing, and it's just that we're at that point, and it's really like, I'm gonna try not to cry on stream, but yeah. It's been a lot. I've been coping by pulling out my Wii and playing the one game I own for it, which is Harvest Moon Animal Parade, the only farm simulator that I love. In fact, I love that game so much, I thought I would love Stardew Valley, but Stardew Valley's not Harvest Moon, and I just can't do it. Anyway, so I'm definitely like sleep deprived, overtired, dealing with all the emotional stuff, and it's making me grumpy. Yeah, I figure like for the music, louder versus quieter, it's better to have it quieter. But it's also annoying that if like I have this music set up and it's like nobody. Man, Stardew Valley sounds cute. It is cute. It's 2D, and I just have a weird like mental block against that. I like 3D games. It's the same thing, but it just, I don't know. I need to give Stardew Valley another shot one of these days. But anyway, so I have like all this like negative stuff clouding my brain, right? And then on top of it all, a law has been passed that Texas teachers have to display the 10 commandments in their classrooms. Like the whole priority of some lawmakers, like they have all their priorities wrong. separation of church and state. Anyway, so, you know, some jokes have been going back and forth about that because teachers are all like, what the heck? That's the thing. Like, no one's given us any guidelines yet. I don't know exactly what I have to display or where or how or all that stuff. So I'm waiting for more information to come out. But a joke has been going around about using pictures of Charleston Heston from the Ten Commandments movie. He played Moses in the Ten Commandments movie, which I've never seen, and I'm never gonna see it, but like, I think that's funny to use, like, you know, an actor or whatever. So like, there was already some jokes being made about it. And I love a good joke. I love a good meme. Can it be a display for ants? That's what I'm hoping. Because here's the thing too, like, I teach virtual, so my classroom is a single slideshow that like looks like a classroom with all the links I have to display. I have to display so many links, you know, resources, handbook, blah, 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 blah. Like, so much stuff already has to fit onto this one slide. Like, where am I gonna put the 10 Commandments? Anyway, it's dumb, and I just wanted to make some jokes about it to lighten the mood, because like, this is the world we're living in, where like, religion is now in the classrooms as a state law. What? I thought this was America. Anyway. So, I made a little meme. I took Charleston Heston holding the 10 Commandments, and I blurred out the 10 Commandments, and I put, thou shalt not plagiarize, and like, thou shalt follow the AI guidelines. It's the most vanilla meme anyone's ever made, right? Because I'm just like, haha, if we have to display them, we should like make them accurate to us. Can they just be 10 guidelines to being a good human? No, we have to specifically remind the students every day not to covet their neighbor's wife. Anyway, they're just coveting wives out here. The youth are coveting wives, I guess. The big problem. Anyway, so that's the meme. I don't even classify it as a meme. Honestly, it's so vanilla. Like, no one could possibly be offended by that. However, so I posted it in the group chat for the science teachers. There's only 6 of us. It's a very, you know what I mean? Like, it's a small group and we're all science teachers. We can all, haha, oh, it's a meme. No. One of them came back and was like, hey, I'd be careful with this. Like, you don't want to make jokes about the 10 Commandments. And again, I ask, I thought this was America. What do you mean, be careful? Freedom of speech, my dude. Freedom of speech, my dude. I ain't scared of offending no Christians or Jewish people, whoever, because 10 Commandments is Old Testament? I don't know. Anyway. It just like killed the mood so bad. Because like, we were joking about it, like, as a group or whatever, you know, people were making jokes, and then I posted that meme, and then she said that like kind of immediately, which means that like nobody gave a little laugh reaction to it or anything, and it just like, it killed the mood. It embarrassed me. And she gave a disclaimer, and she was like, you know, that I do think it's funny, but like, I just want you to be careful, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, silence is violence. Like, it's not a big deal, and yet it is a big deal. Like, I'm feeling a lot of emotions about it, and I'm trying to DBT my way out of it. You know, because it's like, yeah, this is how this stuff happens, is when people are just like quietly let it happen. But at the same time, is it the hill I want to die on right now today? I don't know. Maybe. You can put the idea of cheating in them, but God forbid you talk about the idea of being gay. Like, that's what I was wondering, because if there are no specific, or the guidelines are really vague on how I have to display them, I'm hoping I can find like a rainbow one, like a, you know what I mean, like love thy neighbor, sort of like emphasizing that part of it. I don't know. I'm just annoyed that science teachers specifically are telling me to be careful with offending religion. Hello? When do we care? Anyway, put an addendum and see how nowhere in the comments does it say you can't be a gay socialist, right? Like, I'm just gonna add number 11 right there. Live your life. Her telling you not to rock the boat is basically telling you to shut up and just take it. Exactly! Exactly. It's just like... Stephanie! Stephanie! We're gonna do pirate nails to make myself feel better. I'm just so... I'm trying to DBT my way out of it, and I can't. I just keep feeling feelings. But I think it's because I'm like tired and I'm really upset about my dog. You know what I mean? Like it's one of those anyway. Yeah, one with the dove and the rainbow, because those are the only symbols I care about. It'd be a hill I would die on because I'm not Christian. Right? Like, yeah, it's not right to force a science teacher to put religious nonsense in my classroom that, again, I don't have room for. I have to have links to my website. Anyway. I knew you guys would understand. I knew you guys would be on my side and you would enjoy my vanilla meme. The most vanilla of vanilla memes that were ever made. But I was talking about it in the Discord a little bit. It's a good thing that this happened with such a vanilla meme, because now I know that my coworkers are not cool and I cannot talk to them like they're real people. Steph, I love you so much. Our right to be feeling your feelings, matey. I haven't done a pirate voice in so long, I kind of forgot how it goes. Tiffany, I love malicious compliance. It's my favorite. On the D&D alignment board, the like lawful evil. That's always the funniest stuff. So yeah, I would 10 if I had like a physical space in a classroom, yeah, 10 commandments and like every other, I would just crowd it, right, with every other little religious thing I could find. Okay, anyway, I was trying to show you guys my nails now because I'm actually happy with how they came out. Before we do pirate nails, but let me get my zoom and focus fixed here. Okay, let's see, focus. Turn the auto off. Okay, so for the next glam nails prompt, it's stars. Thank you for the clarification, Steph, because I was like, excuse me? But no, don't rock the pirate boat. We have too much booty on board. We're gonna commandeer the Christian boat. Let's get historically accurate with it, and let's be Vikings and go raid some churches. We snatching your people up. Anyway, it's stars, I think. Yeah, constellations. And I just really like the technique I did. It's very simple. I did make a short. Well, I filmed a short. I need to edit it. I will by the time I post these. But yeah, didn't they come out so cute? Basically, it's just some white polish that I sponged on, and then I topped it with Plus Life's. This is Drifting Into First. I love these jelly formulas. I've ended up using these like so much lately. But yeah, I thought they were cute, and I wanted to show you. Also, this is my new Hit the Bottle that I got from PPU, the gold stamping polish, and it did a pretty good job. The women will want to be carnal with us because of our premium. Yes, premium hygiene, exactly. Man, I'm trying to remember more quotes. I've been meaning to watch that movie with my in-laws, because I think they'd really, I think they'd like most of it. Please be weird in my chat. I've had a weird day. I've had a weird life this summer. I need the weirdness. So yes, all approved. But we're doing pirate nails because the theme for this month's Weird Manny Squad is holidays. So I was like, well, my favorite weird holiday is Talk Like a Pirate Day, which is not for a while. I had it pulled up. Where was it? Did I close the article? Oh yeah. Talking about my coworkers. Hang on, let me pause my music. Because I'm petty and I need to express my emotions through memes and vines specifically. So this is the vine I was feeling when all that went down.
I thought you were bae. Turns out you're just fam. Bruh.
That's how you're just fam. That's how I feel about my coworkers right now. But I guess I closed the article that I found about Talk Like a Pirate Day, but it's like September 16th or something like that. So it's not for a while, but it's a fun, like, silly holiday, so I figured we'll do that for Weird Mania Squad. It's like mid-September, yeah, somewhere in there. That guy is a dubstep DJ in real life. That makes me like him so much more. Bad yar. Wait, tell me more about Italian brain rot? Tell me more about Italian brain rot. Short nail arts. Do tell, because I really enjoy the brain rot. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really into TikTok right now and keeping up with the memes. So yeah. Got a dubstep song about shrimp? That's amazing. I've been working on my journal and I'm trying something new for the title pages and doing some watercolor. Tell me what you guys think. But yeah, here's my July Mannings. Tyler's Trinkets sent me some very appropriate ocean stickers to go with the ocean Mannies. I've got some of the purchases. Over here I need to put Holo Taco's Bon Voyage and my PP, no, not my PPU, Death Valley Nails order. But I did not ping the Discord. Oops. Uno momento, por favor. Uno momento. The Discord must be notified. I had it open and like ready and everything. I just forgot. There we go. Bing. It has now. My PP. My PPU. But here's August. Just a little preview of it. I need to paint it at some point this week. But yeah, I'm enjoying doing more with my nail art journal. But anyway, the reason I brought this out was to mess up my swatches and knock them over. Steph, that's how we need to say PPU from now on, like on our announcements and stuff. We're just PP and then you, Y-O-U. I like that. It's gonna annoy me, so I gotta put it all back. Okay. He left his DJ career to do comedy? No! I mean, if you can do both, that's great, but like, we need DJs. The DJs are gonna be the ones that save us. New Holo Taco collection coming out tomorrow. I'm somewhat excited about it. I'm probably not gonna purchase anything till Black Friday. But they're doing a star topper, which, that's fun. Oh, his music was mid? Yeah, but I don't know. Still. I feel like, I don't know, I'd take a DJ over a comedian most days. There's some really good comedians out here, but most of them are terrible. Oh my goodness. That's a lot that I'm gonna have to Google later, maybe? Or if it just naturally comes up on my feed, I'll learn about it. Oh. But anywho, his music was mid, his comedy. Oh, his comedy is great? Okay. I'll have to look him up then. I love it when a Vine famous person makes it, you know? The Danny Gonzalez's of the world. Good job, guys. It's for like middle schoolers or whatever. Oh, okay, maybe I I don't know. Maybe I won't get it then. Okay, let me show you what we're doing. I'm actually gonna follow my own tutorial. So let me share that with you guys. I did this back in 2022. Can I, what? Oh, no, another real sand Manny. I love putting sand on my nails. Is it gonna play? There we go. Okay. So I'm not gonna do it exactly, but it's gonna be pretty darn close. So we do just like an off-white base. I'm using a jelly polish and just sponging it on the edge. Kind of like tea stain look. I was trying to make it look like a treasure map, you know? So I think I'm just gonna do this again because honestly, these came out amazing and I think about them all the time and I want to do them again. So then I went in with a caramel colored jelly. I think it's delicious. And then we'll do some reverse stamping, of course. But I'll try to pick different images, you know, just like generic pirate stuff. And then I did a matte top coat. I don't know if I probably will do a matte top coat again. I need a good matte top coat. All of mine seem to dry up and get gross. Hello, son. Children growing up using AI. Yeah, no, we had to have this whole... That's kind of part of why my mood's been down all week. Because at one of our like tasks as like a science team was to come up with our AI policy. Because the policy can't just be no. Because like kids are gonna use it. Especially with a virtual school. Like they're gonna use it. So it's like we have to have a policy in place whether we like it or not. Just so... You confused Talk Like a Pirate Day, September 19th. Did they add a second one? No. But Weird Manny Squad, the theme for this month is holidays, and that's my favorite weird holiday, so that's what we're doing. Because what I should be doing is back to school nails, but I'm not excited to be back at school, so I don't want to do that this week. And I miss these nails. Thank you, Short Nail. Damn, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I think they're really good too. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Or something like it. Future prompt engineers, yeah. ILMP has been good so far. ILMP for... Did I miss something? Because yeah, they're coming out with what is it called? After the Rain, and it looks gorgeous. I opened the tab and started shopping, and then I closed the tab, and I was like, wait. Yeah, I love a good Crelly with some stuff in it. I thought they were thermals at first, but I think some of their ad pictures and swatch pictures were just like gradients or something. I don't know. No, short nail arts, parentheses endearing. I got you. They nailed the theme. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's like it's so good for fall, but like also they're just solid. It's a solid color story. Like so good. That's the Pirate Fest in Tampa, and they party and shoot cannons at each other. Heck yeah. Sounds like a good time. I've been to one like dinner and a show and it was pirate themed and I had a good time, but that was many moons ago. So I don't know if I'd still like it as an adult. You know what I'm saying? Probably, but I'm not a big fan of those dinner and a show menus because it's always like a whole thing of chicken and like with the bones in, and I'm just like, ew. I don't like knowing that this was once an animal. But I get it, like for the aesthetics. You love ILMP for keeping their polishes around forever? Yeah, that's why I don't feel like even though I'm excited about the After the Rain collection, I don't feel like I'm gonna miss it. You know what I mean? I can always come back. Remember Treasure Island in Vegas? I don't. I say I've never been to Vegas. I've driven through Vegas once. I would like to go. Oh, the ILMP matte top coat is good. I will, next time I place an order, I will definitely pick up their matte top coat because I'm running low on my reserves. For the base of my Star Manis, I used Shady Navy, and I don't know about you guys, but I think Shady Navy is actually like worse for getting in your cuticles and never leaving than even a black polish. Like, this polish does not want to leave, and I don't know why. Something about that pigment of blue. You also can't eat food off the bone. Ick for me, yeah. You remember Treasure Island? I remember Treasure Planet, and I loved that movie, and I wish that it wasn't such a box office flop so that Disney went that route instead of whatever they're doing today. Also, what happened to Pixar, y'all? What happened to Pixar? I know Elio went through like a bunch of like corporate nonsense and stuff, and maybe the original story was gonna be good, but I don't know. I used to really love Pixar, but I haven't actually watched a new Pixar movie in a really long time. I want to say that Soul might have been the last one I watched. I want to watch Elemental at some point, but it didn't draw me in enough to go to theaters, obviously. But I don't know. And then their newest one, Hoppers? I don't remember exactly what it's called. It's about like putting your brain into an animal and then like being an animal or something like that. And it just looks bad. It looks like, not DreamWorks. What's the other Illumination? It's giving Minion. And I don't like it. What happened to Pixar is entirely corporate nonsense. Yeah, I don't want to blame the artists, but the art that's being made is not good. Speaking of Shady Navy, how do we feel about the Camping Holotaco collection? From what I've seen of it, it looks really pretty. I'm probably not going to purchase anything on release. I'm going to wait for Black Friday. And honestly, me and Holotaco need to have a talk because, as you guys know, I'm a stan. I have bought all the Holotaco collections up until like recently, and what I've recently been doing is if it's not limited edition, I wait for the next sale, either Black Friday or the royalty sale, and then I like catch up. But they're releasing so much and it's a lot of some stuff I already have from indie brands. I might not collect all the Holotaco anymore. Which is weird for me. I think we all reach this point at some point, but it's weird for me. I didn't think I'd reach this point this soon. Definitely, I will always buy limited edition Holotaco stuff because that makes my heart happy, especially the boxes. But yeah, the Ocean Flake collection. As much as I love Flaky Bombs, I'm like, I already have like half these drawers are Flaky Bombs. Do I need Holotacos? I'll probably still get it. But yeah, this collection, I'm just like, oh, more magnetics. That being said, there's some pretty ones. They have like I think like a mint money replacement or one of their foils in green. That looks nice. They have a gold that looks really nice. I do love gold. But yeah, so far as like the entire collection, I don't know. I might not. I don't know. Free yourself, it makes the FOMO hurt less. I know. I've just been in the FOMO for so long. And I've genuinely loved, I love my Holotacos. I use them all the time. In fact, you can see today, we're using the Holotacos. So, I don't know. Let's see. You gave up on them last year, but you did get the flakies because you love good flaky bomb. Yeah, a good flaky bomb is a good flaky bomb. But like, how many flaky bombs is too many? I don't know. I don't know if there's an answer to that. You'll notice I still have the Plus Life lacquer polishes up here, and it's because the time has come. I need a third Helmer. Lacquerdactyl. I forgot what I'm supposed to call you. Brother bestie. Makes me think. brother bear theme for some reason. Brother bestie. The past anniversary collection was the first one where you bought nothing. What was like the most recent one? The Bon Voyage, because I loved it. I love the Bon Voyage. Except for Precious Cargo. I'm just like, oh, you're here too. But like the rest of them I really like. And I guess the magnetic topper, but that had to happen at some point. Is he okay? You tell me what you prefer, Lacrodactyl. Unicorn number 1 was fantastic. Wonderlust was really good, and I like the other blue. Hang on, I have the sticker sheet. What was the other blue? That one was good. What sibling pronouns do you prefer? Oh my god, what was it called? I just got that collection. I already forgot. Magnetic topper is too common for me. Yeah, I already had one from Pinnacle Polish. So I was like, oh, cool. Alright. I'll catch up on chat in a minute. I need to get paint on these nails. So. Oh yeah, another thing about the Holo Taco this Friday, they are coming out with a sticky base, which I'm very happy to see because Nyx Polish graciously sent me all of his Orly Bonder. Because it is, unfortunately, right now my go-to sticky base coat. But now I can switch to Holo Taco, hopefully, if it's good. I'm assuming it'll be good. I mean, it's a sticky base coat. I feel like that's pretty hard to mess up. But I could be wrong. I've never personally made a sticky base coat. There is a riff in the music we're listening to currently that reminds me of Life is a Highway, and now I just want to watch Cars. I want to watch good Pixar, and I love Cars. Any other Lightning McQueen stands in the chat? I do think the best Pixar movie they've ever made, it has to be Toy Story. Me and my husband rewatched that recently, and it was like, dang, this is a good movie. Like, it's not the prettiest movie to look at, but like, it's solid. The jokes are fantastic. The pacing, everything's good. Cars is mid, but I have a soft spot for it because I love playing with cars when I was a kid. I had a huge collection of the Chevron cars, you know, the ones with the eyeballs for headlights and stuff, like, so cute. You got your heartburn meds again, yay, but they take a few days to fully kick in, boo. Yeah. In the meantime, your mother keeps telling you all you need to do is look up what foods you should avoid, and that will fix everything. Lady, all of them. You think I can just eat some plain pasta? No. My tummy will find something to be mad about. I feel you. Oh yes. I wonder if the sticky base coat has PVB. Educate me. Because apparently that's bad for like if you have peely nails, which I do. But at the same time, I almost never wear sticky base on my nails. I wear it over peel off base to just give a little more oomph to the base, and for reverse stamping. That's mostly what I use sticky base for, because honestly I've really enjoyed the Holo Taco smoothing base, so I've been putting this over my my peel off base, and then the sticky base I just use when I'm doing reverse stamping and stuff, so it's rarely actually touching my nails, so I'm not too worried about it. But please educate us and the rest of the community. So just in case that would affect you, you know. You like your Linby design sticky base because it works well and doesn't have the PVB in it. Okay, that's good to know that there's an option out there. That means more for me to You didn't like Toy Story? Son, it's so funny. You are a sad, strange little man. Tom Hanks and what's his name? The name I always forget. Alan? Something Alan. Anyway, you hated Up? Okay, so we have just fundamental differences in what we like. And that's okay. Let's see. The Linby is good. You've been enjoying it because PvP. Yeah, what is PvP? PV, not player versus player. PvB. Let's see. And if you do try recommend for when do they have? Oh, the 50% off sale they have often for Linby designs. Okay, that's good. That's good to go. Glisten and Glow has a sticky base. They probably do, to be honest. I place a Glisten and Glow order so rarely that I didn't need a sticky base last time, so I didn't look for it, you know what I mean? Okay, I'll give you the Up is depressing. It is. It's a really sad movie. The Hollow Taco base didn't stick too good. Mooncats you really like. Well, because yeah, Hollow Taco hasn't advertised a specifically sticky base until now, so I'm very curious to see how well it performs. It looks like it's going to be your standard sticky base. Tim Allen, thank you, Tiffany. Anyway, Tim Allen, Tom Hanks, they play off each other really well, and I love it. Polyvinyl butyrate. Okay, thank you. Nice. Manipedia, thank you. Thank you for sharing that. You guys are amazing. You are more collaborative and open-minded than my coworkers, and I appreciate that. You love Up and Wall-E. I love Wall-E. Funny enough, like, Up is very depressing, and it makes me sad, but I still really like it. But Wall-E gives me, like, existential dread, but I still have a really good time with it. The only thing you remember about Up is the sad first 10 minutes and the dog talks. Yeah, it's a good movie, and the first 10 minutes are brutal. But honestly, the rest of the movie's got some pretty... It's harkening back to old school Disney. Remember Fox and the Hound? Here's real life, kids. Deal with it. Slaps the child across the face. That's what Up did for Pixar. And I appreciate that bravery. It causes peeling in your nails. Yeah, ooh. Makes your nails almost feel fuzzy when you take off your polish from dryness. Oh, okay, good to know. Because my Cindy hand, I've actually been having some peeling issues, which is normal. I've always had peely nails. Ever since I started painting my nails a lot, though, I haven't had that issue on this hand. I think because they're constantly covered. You know what I mean? All right. Peely base takes forever to dry, so let's go ahead and grab some images. You guys can help me decide what piratey things we want. And I'm going to stamp in a dark brown. I like this one because it's got like a little bit of a greenish yellow kind of tinge to it. This is a natto clay, apparently. But yeah, that looks good. So, let's see. You request a parrot. That's funny enough, that is the #1 image I knew I wanted. So I've got this really nice little macaw. I'm going to make it a scarlet macaw. So that's definitely going on a nail. I'd like this little islet with the treasure chest on it. And then I'll do maybe some of the lines. The map lines. I like this little hermit crab. He's pretty cute. I didn't really think anything else on that plate was worth my time. Hi, Luna. PvP makes things stick better, but it also hard to find a good sticky base coat without it. It makes sense, right? If it's the sticky part of sticky base, probably a lot of companies use it. You're currently eating dinner, which is a giant salad. Good for you. I have been getting into salads more lately. With salad and soup, I go through phases where it's like, I just want a salad all the time. And I love those times because like, it's so good for me. But I finally gave in to being lazy with salads. Because for a while there, I was like, oh, I have to make, I have to buy all the ingredients and like put it together myself. And that is cheaper and it does save me money, but also I don't want to do it. So I've given in and I'm just buying the pre-made little salad packs from my grocery store that comes with like the pre-portioned dressing, and I dump it in a bowl, I do the shake, and I'm good to go, and it makes me very happy. Yeah, salads are very much a summer food. Like I need to drink a lot of water, and I just want to eat most of my water because, you know, I enjoy my TikTok water. We have my TikTok water right now, but it can only do so much. Want to consume the water in crunchy leaf form. And then yeah, soup season comes up, and I just want to eat soup all the time, or drink soup. It's weird. Anyway, but like the rest of the year I don't want it. Like, don't come at with in springtime, don't you come near me with soup. I don't want it. Like, I don't have to be this like strict about it, but my palate is just like, no soup, only in fall. You get the bags and you add a bunch of stuff to it. Yeah, this is bagged, and then you add tomatoes, cucumber, onion, sugar snap peas. I love sugar snap peas. Celery, chicken, and cheese to it. That's awesome. If it were cheap, I would have a giant salad almost every day because you really like them. Yeah, that's the thing. You gotta go. Steel Eater, thanks for comment. My brain just stopped working for a second. You ran out of your Cuticula neutralizing base coat, and your nails have been peeling lately. Ooh, I hope that comes in soon for you. You love adding cashews. Cashews are good. I like some crunch. Crunchy leaves, crunchy bits. That makes me happy. I've also been really into cucumber salads lately. And I just chop up a cucumber, I peel it, chop it up, and I have two different versions. One, I put in some sliced cherry tomatoes and some bacon bits and Thousand Island dressing. And then the other one I make is like kind of like an Asian style one where I do the Kewpie mayo, a little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of, is it rice wine vinegar? Yeah, rice wine vinegar. And then I got I forgot what it's called, the fukaki seasoning, where it's like seaweed, sesame seeds, and deliciousness, and I sprinkle that on. Ooh, that's a good one. But yeah, I've been trying to have a salad for lunch most days, but I'll get into a routine. It'll be a lot easier. All right, here's the other plate. So I definitely want a boat. I'm thinking that boat right there in the middle, but we can do a smaller boat too. Probably the compass rose. Maybe this big treasure chest would be kind of fun. I don't know. Let's see what we're feeling. You have a recipe for a really good Asian-inspired peanut dressing that we use when you have energy. Make sure that makes its way into the Discord, please. You've just gotten through testing a bunch of base coats and top coats from PR, just random purchases. Okay. Baby girl peel off base coat. Ooh. Oh, but it sticks hard and makes it hard to do swatching. Okay, so if you want to peel off base coat that like lasts a while, that sounds good. But for you and me who are changing our manis too often, not so good. And Rogue's glow up is fantastic, but you hate the brush. We need like a rubric, right? Like a is it furikake? Yes, bedazzles. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I like the treasure test too. I think we're gonna do that one. Cuticula, mic drop, and neutralizer are also fantastic. Good to know. Brain just went pew. Sorry. Streaming takes a lot of energy. I haven't had a lot of energy lately, so I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do my best to keep it up here. But yeah, I love peel off base coat. Y'all know that, because I like to change my mani constantly. So I don't mind popping a peely. And I've experienced, because Simply Nailogical talked about this, when you use a peel off base coat a lot, your nails kind of, or I guess even when you just do your nails a lot, your nails kind of roughen up, and that actually makes it stick better. And I have experienced that. On my Cindy hand, I'll pop a peely very quickly using a peel off base coat, because I don't paint them that often. But on this hand, those peelies will stick for over a week if I'm being careful. If I'm being careless, a couple days. Yeah, short nail art, it's happened to you too. Yeah, it was exciting when that happened. I was like, oh, she said it happened and it happened. I got rough nails apparently. Have you tried doing a moat with the Peely base? What's a moat? What does that mean? You just finished work, you laid in bed and saw the notification, wanted to nap. I'm sorry, if you need a nap, go for it. But also, I love that you're swatching with me. I love that you guys are here with me. Exactly. Yay, they're damaged enough. I mean, like I said, like I have a lot more like issues with my Cindy hand with like peeling and breaking and stuff like that than I do. Now granted, this is the work hand, so it makes sense. Hello, Linry. But yeah, I don't really have the peeling issue as much on my main hand. Okay, let's pick up some images, starting with this treasure chest. We have to find the treasure. Treasure. Where did I hear that from? Oh, I think it was Fred's voice actor from Scooby-Doo. I don't remember the actor's name, but he would say treasure. Funny and go treasure. These PBE polishes won't swatch themselves. Yeah, you got a lot. Did you have a collab polish come out at PBE? If so, what was it? When can we buy it? I want a lacquerdactyl polish. Or let me know if I'm crazy and I'm making things up. It's like how healthier hair is harder to style. Yeah, like, oh, it doesn't want to hold a curl because it's just like it's set in its ways. That's cool. Alright, let's see. Yeah, okay, that treasure chest will take up most of that nail, so that looks good. I'm gonna try and take off some of the extra bits here. Linry, if you guys didn't watch her stream, did amazing disco snails. Which is a TikTok brain rot reference that I love. I love that we're both into the brain rot stuff. Inside every... how does it go exactly? It's like, inside every snail shell is a tiny disco ball. Disco didn't die, it just got really small. You make me want to do a brain rot series of like just brain rot nail art. Oh, Rogue. And it's called It's Still Fine, and it's available for $11. Hang on. Pulling it up now. Rogue Lacquer. Doing this with wet nails is always tricky. It's tricky. Is it under PBE small batches? Oh, there it is. There it is. Hang on. I'm putting this in chat for you guys. TikTok was made for brain rot. So go buy that, but also don't buy too much of it and don't make it sell out before I can get mine. Okay. That is very cute. That is very, very cute. This looks like if this were in PBE, that'd be immediate add to wish list, because that's my jam. I love a flaky bomb and like that cool metallic flakes. Yes. But also iridescent. Yes. Okay. So there's the pointer finger. I think we'll have some of the treasure, like leading off onto the middle nail. On the middle nail, we have to do this skull and crossbones. I looked all through my Halloween plates because I thought maybe I would have a better one, but apparently this is my only proper skull and crossbones, and it's not great, but I feel like it's a requirement for pirates. She almost didn't do black flakies, and I was like, Rachel. Rachel. Where are the black flakies? Thank you. Because yeah, this polish, it'd be really cute, and I'm sure some people would like it. without the black flakies, but the black flakies are what give it depth. It's what it makes it look like layers. Like, people don't understand. We need some pepper in that polish. Put the pepper in the polish, Rachel. Rachel. Sorry, I did not know Rogue Lacquer was named Rachel until today, but that makes me happy to know. Rachel. I want a boat. But which boat and where? This boat is the coolest, but it's awfully big. Because this boat is the right size, but it just looks dorky to me. Like, right? Like, this is the Chad boat, and this is the black flaky haters can be converted to lovers. Exactly. Like, don't you understand? It adds depth. It makes it look like there's like 10 layers of glitter on your nail just by adding this little black flakies. And yeah, it's the perfect amount. It's not too much, that's very good. You got poison apple and you're so excited to wear it around Christmas. Black flakies your base. Yes. I don't know. I'll come back to the boat idea, I guess. I gotta figure out what I want to do with this skull and crossbones. We need our parrot because we know we want him or her. Correct me if I'm wrong, but scarlet macaws are one of the parrot species where it's like really hard to you have to do genetic testing to sex them because both males and females have the colorful plumage. Well, it's not gonna focus, but he's there, trust me. What else did we want? This little island, perhaps. Sun has been converted. Yes. Love the black flakies. Okay, there we go. We got some stuff to work with to get started. Yeah, the parrot was like, I don't want to be in focus. Wait, who do you not trust? Oh, because I said trust me, and you said I don't trust. Fair. I wouldn't trust me either after I sent you a picture of Snoots. There's these boots that look like snails. Like, oh. It's a weird picture, but I sent that to Linry after her stream. Like, are you wearing the Snoots? We're going out on the town tonight. Wear your Snoots. Okay. Oh, you know what? This peel-off base should be quite dry by now, so we'll go ahead and put on Smoothen Base. Wait, remembering a thing you said so hard is... You just said it's so hard. It is! I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just bleh, bleh, bleh. I can't be responsible for remembering the things I say. Especially when chat's on a delay. That thought is gone, baby. I have moved on. Oh my god, I do that really bad in the classroom too, because, you know, when you teach the same lessons every year, you got your script memorized, right? So I'd be doing my thing, doing my lecture, and then a kid would raise their hand and ask like a really intriguing question that took me a while to like answer or think through, and then it would be time to go back to my script, and I'd just be like, no idea what we were talking about. Am I excited for the Holotaku camping collection? Yes and no. From what I've seen, there's a couple that look really nice, and I definitely will want to get for Black Friday. But this might be the collection that breaks my collect everything habit. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get the full thing. It really depends on how much more is going to be released before Black Friday. Because if they're gonna be doing this monthly thing, I just it's too much. It's too much. Yes, Lori. You are also on the TikTok brain rot. Lizard. 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 You need to use the B-Day reward up, so you might try to buy one thing. Yeah. Pro tip for Holo Taco. Set your birthday to like April-ish. So then you can just like pair it with the, or I guess November. Then you can just pair your birthday reward with the Black Friday or royalty sale. Mine was a happy accident because my birthday actually is in April. So that worked out nicely. Okay. There's with smoothing base on. It kind of reduces the yellow, which I appreciate. Can you rebirth yourself? I have no idea. I know, Sassy Dog, it's not that this specific collection is like bad or I hate it or anything. It's the amount. So right now in my wish list for Black Friday, I have the Ocean Flaky collection. I have, brain just went blank. The one that came out after that wasn't limited edition. Hang on, let me just pull up Holo Taco. Holo Taco. Oh, the 8-bit collection, which I am heartbroken. This month for the Pixel collection, thank you, Kadachi. This month for the Random Holo Tuesday collab, which is going through all the Holo Tacos, and they have a randomizer wheel. This was the first time I couldn't participate because I haven't bought the 8-bit collection yet, or the Pixel Perfect collection. And I was so sad because I'm like, that's like my thing, is having all the Holo Tacos, but like, it's okay. I need to save money. Off the deep end. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna get those. I'm probably gonna get the Pixel collection, but like, I don't know, man. I'm not caving and buying all the magnetics. It's the magnetics that I'm hesitating on because they're pretty. I like the swatch pictures I've seen, but I don't need more magnetics. I don't need any more. So yeah, I don't know yet. I have not fully decided. It, again, depends on how many more polishes come out until then. Could not load the page. Hello? Who broke Holo Taco? Did they close the website for the release tomorrow? That'd be weird if they did that, but eh. So yeah, you know? And especially with the price increases, even on Black Friday, it's still like, I'm not a big glitter hater. It's just the way I use polishes. I rarely reach for them, but they're still really pretty. They're still really pretty. It's just for like nail art and stuff. A lot of times big glitter is like too busy or distracting to put nail art on top of. So that's why it's not my favorite formula just because of how I paint my nails. But for someone who just uses polish and doesn't do nail art, I think they're gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. What was I doing? I need to close my polish. I need to paint something. Okay. Let's paint. Whoop. Rogue is ordered. Check. Gotta go to your son's open house. Thanks for stopping by, Tiffany. Have fun at the open house. I love going into open houses. Just like, what you got in that room? Who's your housekeeper? What do you keep in your house? Okay, let me get this. Hold on, we're connecting to your channels. Oh no! Did you lose me? Please say no. Okay, I still see chat going. I was like, no, I have like 100-foot Ethernet cable running through my whole house to fix my problems. Please don't have any more problems. You got lucky and Holo Taco sent you some stuff so you can splurge tomorrow. That's awesome. Yay, Kadachi. You deserve it. You have weaved so many Holo Tacos. Thank you, Lagradado. What you got in that room? I love brain rot. Especially when it's paired with like an animal, like especially like a bird looking through the window. What you got in that room? Just accurate. I'm fine for sun. Okay, good. Whew. Yeah, it's not luck. It's hard work. Is that what it's from, Sassy Dog? I used to listen to a little bit of Luda. You had a bunch of trouble getting around on Rogue, so you wonder if there's something going on with the internet in general. Okay. Glad it's not just me. Let's paint the bird first. Who's your housekeeper? What do you keep in that house? Alright. I think I could... Let's see. Can I zoom in a little bit more? Okay, that's as zoomed in as we can get. It's a little bird. And my ring light is just in a bad spot for it. There. Just shove it up against the polishes and you can kind of see it. You didn't know that was a TikTok? See, I feel embarrassed because I only know things from TikTok. And I don't know the original source for a lot of things, so y'all have to tell me what's going on. That and the I have one daughter. That one's been stuck in my head for a while. Why learn things when TikTok can rot my brain? Exactly. I'm enjoying my decomposition. Thank you. Please let me decompose in peace. Okay, let me look at a picture of a bird. Specifically this bird. Where did I already pulled up a picture, I thought. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we have red on top, yellow in the middle, and blue on the ends with like a little white face. So I guess we'll start with the red. Oh, he's so tiny. I might have to do this off camera. It's like I need to shove my face very close to this bird to see what's going on. Okay, I think I can do it. I understand, but does she have the same father? I have one daughter. Yay. Oh, I love it when you guys know the rot. My husband is not on TikTok, so I'll just sing him songs sometimes and he'll just look at me. He'll be like, what is happening right now? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it to you, buddy. You know, you're not on TikTok. I can't. Can't explain it to you. And like oh my god, when the fish song was big, who's calling me? Potential spam. I don't know you. I was singing the Steve the Fish song constantly and he was getting so annoyed. He's normally pretty patient with my vocal stems, as I guess we'll call them. But he was getting to his breaking point with that one because I was singing it at the top of my lungs badly. Constantly. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's the Steve La Poisson Steve. Poisson Steve. See, and it's gonna get stuck in my head again. I'm gonna start doing it again. I mean, to be honest, Instagram Reels, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts are all the same thing, because I know me personally, I post the same video to all three platforms, and I think most people do, so, but yeah. I do like it when people, like, explain where the viral sounds come from. Be like, hey, this is from this, and it's like, oh. The only time you see TikToks is when they get transplanted on Tumblr. Yeah, no, it's just generic brain rot. Just whatever's on the internet at the time. Oh, his tail needs to be red too. I wonder... I think it'll be okay on the nail. This brown might be a little light for what we're doing today, but we'll see. You only have room for 2, and that is all things K-pop Demon Hunters and Lizard. I have not seen K-pop Demon Hunters yet. I'm gonna sign up for Netflix at the end of the month, because we like to rotate, you know. But I have watched reviews. I've seen clips. I already love it, and I haven't actually seen the movie yet, but I'm already totally invested. Oh, I missed that, Linner. Yeah, I don't know the Black face Labubu controversy yet. I'm sure I will find out when I scroll tonight. He didn't know what a Labubu was. Sir, you have to at least know what a Labubu is. Your husband got you a Steve shirt? I love that. You still have your K-pop Demon Hunters nail art on? Y'all, I can't wait to join the hype. Like, I'm already excited for it and I haven't even seen the movie yet, but I know I'm gonna love it. I know I'm gonna love it, because handsome demon men that are K-pop idols, yes please. Yes please. Sign me up. You want to see it, but I don't have Netflix. I'm very sad. Yeah, I'm waiting. Because there's not anything on HBO that we're really watching. Especially since they're going to take South Park off. Which means I have to get Paramount again. No, that was the only thing. I didn't want that one. It's fine. It's fine. We do what we must. I can borrow your login if it doesn't mean a Netflix jail. If it doesn't send you to Netflix jail. Honestly, we should just have a movie. There's a bunch of people who don't have Netflix. We should just have an off-week movie night. Do we? I don't know if Steph's still around. I don't remember if we have movie night this week. I think we do. So maybe next week. We should watch K-pop Demon Hunters. I want to see it. I want to get excited. You only have Amazon Prime. You don't get other streaming. It's so expensive. Apparently, and I haven't heard anything confirming this, but my husband heard that Hulu is gonna like go away as an independent app and be fully absorbed into Disney, and I'm not happy about that. Because Hulu, for all its flaws, has been the one streaming service that's always been there for me. You know? It comes free with my Spotify, and it's got Bob's Burgers on it, and like we actually watch Hulu, I think, more than any other streaming platform. Netflix makes you jump through hoops, yeah. No, they're getting better at foiling our plans, you know? You only have Disney Plus because your brother gave you his login. Yeah, for a while there, I was paying for Disney Plus, but my parents were also using it, so then they would like pay every other month or whatever. But then, I don't know, nothing was being put out on it that I was interested in, so I was like, eh. Because the Star Wars stuff got bad, in my opinion. And I was like, I don't want to watch this anymore. Okay. Base coats should be fully dry, so we're going to go in with Holo Taco's Ivory Tower, which is my replacement for Sassy Nass Pass Blank, which I'm going to miss saying that. But the less I show that brand on camera, the better right now. So we'll just do a nice thick coat. Perhaps too thick. Oops. Did not mean to make that a one coater, but I put on enough polish. All at once. This one will take forever to dry. You haven't watched anything, so you haven't needed to sign up, but now I may have to break down and do it because I really want to see it. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling too. I'm like, I just want to watch. We signed up for HBO for Common Side Effects. Show is so good, but that's literally all we watched, and we've just kind of been holding on to it, like, because there's so much content on there, and yet I'm just like yeah, Hulu is where we watch Bob's Burgers, and that's, yeah, I don't want to have to go to Disney for my Bob, my sweet Bobby. Don't take them away from me. Oh, that's the other thing we're watching on Hulu is freaking King of the Hill. We've only seen the first 3 episodes so far of the new season. And you know, I like it. I do. I was never that into King of the Hill. I mean, it's funny, and I appreciate that it's very accurate to a lot of Texas. But I never thought it was like that funny or well written of a show, but I think the new season is the right amount of like homage and new content. You know what I mean? I think they did a really good job with it. Watch Righteous Gemstones before you go. Okay, I'll give it a try. Because we desperately need a new show. We are currently almost done watching Wolf's Rain. I don't know if any of y'all have seen that anime. It's over 20 years old. And it's so cringe, but I love it. I don't like love it, but like I'm having a good time. You have a lot of friends who alternate months onto subscriptions. Yeah, it's just better for your wallet that way, because there's no one who can watch all of it. You know what I mean? And I'm not one to be into whatever the latest like big show is, so I don't feel too much FOMO. Except I guess for K-pop Demon Hunters. That I'm like, no, I need to see that right now. I love subscriptions that let you pause. I think that's so nice. Which of the major streaming platforms lets you pause? Because I mean, Audible, I pause all the time. I can't think of any like show ones. Oof. Let me do a little cleanup. Honestly, I feel like we can get away with one coat of Ivory Tower. Like, that looks pretty good, right? You're excited for Wednesday. I never watched it, but it looked cute. Is it season 2 coming out or season 3? I don't actually know how much there's been already. Can't think of the actress's name right now, but the one that plays Wednesday, I just think just nails it. The only other subscription that I'm consistent on is Crunchyroll, because I rewatch My Hero Academia constantly. And I'm watching season 2 of My Dress Up Darling. Oh, that show is the cutest. That show is the cutest. It is a, oh, season 2, okay. Okay, then I could catch up fairly easily. What is the word for it? Ecchi? Jenna Ortega, yes. Her and, her bigger sister, actress-wise, played April. I'm so bad at names. Anyway, those two, I want to see those two in like a series together, like the Odd Sisters or something. I think that'd be really fun. What am I saying? Ecchi, I think is the word for it. Like, you know, it shows a lot of boob and other things. You know what I mean? It's an adult show, but it's so wholesome. It's so wholesome. So if you're not bothered by, I mean, it's fan service, and like that's its purpose. Like it's the whole show or whatever. But like it's such a cute story, and the characters are so good. So watch My Dress Up Darling if boobs don't bother you. You need Paramount Plus so you can watch season 3 of Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets always intrigued me. I would see like posters, like ads for it and stuff, and I'd be like, ooh, what is that? But then I never actually watched it. Because y'all know me, I'm terrible at watching things with real people in it. Don't know why. I just don't like watching real people. But if someone recommends it enough, eventually check it out. But yeah, I guess that's the other thing to watch on Paramount besides South Park is Yellow Jackets. Is Yellow Jackets, is it a sci-fi? Or some, like a mystery? Supernatural mystery of some sort? Our little guys coming together. Looking at my reference picture here. Yeah, I was gonna do the beak yellow, but actually it's also white, so we'll just do that white. And we'll do it in our little off-white, because that often looks more natural than white. think it's appropriate to use Monstera for the leaves because they look like Monstera leaves. You feel like I'd hate Yellow Jackets. Ooh. You watch Drag Race on live while I clean or just chill. I haven't seen that much of Drag Race, but like, it's good stuff. So far as reality TV goes, I'm down for some Drag Race. Kind of like a supernatural mystery. High schoolers crash a plane in the wilderness, follows timeline and their adult timelines. Oh, so it messes with time stuff. Some F stuff happens while they're surviving. I probably won't like it. I'm gonna be completely honest. My husband might like it though, because he likes gross stuff. No offense, it's not gross. Obviously, it's a popular show, but like he likes the what's the one with the zombies everyone's into right now? So yeah, I like to use him as my little litmus test. So I'll have him watch a couple episodes and tell me if I would like it, because he knows what I'd be down for. I feel bad for him though, because he has no one to watch his stuff with. Like, he really wants to watch 28 Years Later, and I can't do zombie stuff. Absolutely not. I watched The Walking Dead with him, but it was tough. It was tough, and I was very scared. I do not like zombies. They scare me a lot. But you don't know if it's trauma or if it's something mystical and you have more and more questions. Okay, yeah. A good Forest of Madness story, yeah. I like the premise. I like the idea. I don't know if I'd actually enjoy watching it happen. But I'll have my husband try it. He needs something to watch while I'm playing Harvest Moon. I'm about to marry the wizard, and it's so good. I have many spreadsheets dedicated to it. What presents for what villagers? When's their birthday? Because you get bonus hearts. There we go. We have a parrot with some leaves. I feel like we have not accomplished much, and I've been streaming for a while, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm here with my friends. I'm gonna get through it. Originally, I did liquid latex. Do I need liquid latex? It's a good idea. When do I go back to school? I went back to school on Monday. The kids come back next week. So I've been going to work every day. And it's messing up my sleep schedule because I was nocturnal and now I have to be like normal. It's throwing me off, man. So yeah, I've been at work every day this week. Harvest Moon, you're deep in Stardew right now? Yes. Art does take time. You're right. And yapping slows it down, but that's okay. We're allowed to yap. I actually just refilled my liquid latex, so we should do it. Let me zoom back out here. No speed art. Go. Did I tell you guys I found the worm? Your daughter starts school a week from today. Ooh, starting on a Thursday is a weird day, but good luck to her. I hope she has a good start to her school year, gets good teachers. What grade? If you don't want to answer that, you don't have to, obviously. Well, any percent nail speedrun. The any percent is the important part. Like, what are we being graded on here? That it's done or that it's legible? I'm looking forward to the kids starting, because right now it's just in service, which means meetings, and more meetings. People not appreciating my memes. The kids would appreciate my memes. You gotta finish the look, but coverage is yeah, just like slapping the paint on as quickly as possible. Done. I'm trying to think if that would be like a fun group stream. It's like you get bonus points for finishing first, but then you're still, you know, you still get judged for the artwork and stuff. Why are you crying? What is there to cry about? Huh? Come tell me. She's starting 10th grade. Oh, sophomore. She just turned 16. Why, welcome thoughts and prayers for your survival. You gonna need them. You gonna need them. Just remind her, this is words from a teacher, that you don't have to keep the same friends. Put yourself and your grades first, but also make sure that you do make those memories. Have fun. School isn't your whole life, but it is an important part of your life. Because sophomore year is when I feel like, just from observing teenagers, that's when the balance starts to get a little tricky, right? Because freshman year, you're like, wow, high school. Like, you're still getting into it and you're babied, you know. We were always really gentle with the freshmen and like holding their hands for a lot of things because they're freshmen and they're just not all there. But sophomore is when teachers start looking at you and you're like, okay, you got it, do it. And it's like, so so the pressure is on, but you're still an underclassman. Come here. You gonna cry about it? Come cry on camera and be cute about it. Come on. Happy, come here. Tell us why you're crying. Why are you crying? Do you even know? Do you even know? Here you go. Is that better? My goodness, these boys. These boys. Look what I had to do to poor Raver. We had to shave his tail so he could wear diapers. It's so sad. Speed run a water marble, skin the liquid latex the same time. Skip. No. So messy. She has an IEP, so she has some support in school. Good. Make sure she self-advocates. You're secretly hoping this spawns some nailed it speedrun content. That would be great. Imagine what Tangent Time could do to nail art on a timer. Yeah, that'd be pretty entertaining. I will put it forth to the council and see what they think. Oh, big yawn. He's a baby. He's such a baby. Yeah, you're a baby. It's because you want dinner, huh? It's too early. It's too early. Go on. Get out of here. I love my babies. Okay, liquid latex is actually... there's still a few wet spots, so let's do a little bit more reverse stamping. How about our treasure chest? I need shell colors. Let's see. We've got... Ugh, there's actually a lot going on in this stamp, and my brain is a little tired for it. So let me just take off some of these images. You don't want to paint it? Just make it disappear. There we go. Good enough. Alright, so yeah, we've got some gold coins. Oh, I know, a good dog yawn is very satisfying. We've got some gold coins. We've got a couple different shells. Got a little diamond. Okay, so I need a light blue. Some shell colors. Let me think. Let me think. Let me slip. For the diamond, we'll go with a nice bright blue. For the shells, I don't want to think too hard. I think we'll just make them all the same color, 1 million followers. Because I have enough polishes on the desk. We just keep adding. Okay. What do I start with? Let me start with the gold coins. I'm going to use... This one I bought because of Linry from China Glaze. This is Wonka. There's a gold coming out with the Holo Taco tomorrow that does look really pretty. I think it looks a lot like this if I remember right. It's kind of like softer gold. So that I'm looking forward to. It is really good. It's that nice, it's just a nice, very shiny gold. Like, good. Not too brown. Ooh, get on the brush. Hello? There we go. Oh, those are pearls. I guess I'll get a white. Am I on camera? Yeah, okay. Makes the perfect Pope hat, yes. It's Pope hat gold. What? Trust me. When you need accurate papal gold. As we all do. I don't know what I just painted, but it's getting painted gold along with the rest of the coins. Because I don't care. Same with whatever this is supposed to be. It looks like a baseball bat, but I'm sure that's not what it is. Maybe a sword? Whatever. It's gold now. You can also do the hinges on the chest in gold. Okay. Give that a sec to dry. What other image do we pick up? This little island. So we'll just color the treasure chest in with brown. A little worried the stamping polish I picked is way too light, but you know, if it doesn't come out, I've got time. I can redo it. It'd be a pain. I got time. Oh, I'm not painting in this whole treasure chest with my smallest brush. Let me grab a bigger brush. You will do nicely. I forgot what I said. I forgot what I said we to, but you're in it with me now, whatever it was. You think you can just lurk and occasionally chat? No, we're in this together. This is the journey, and we're all in it, baby. Whatever it is I said. I mean, I can kind of see it. I can still see the stamping. Oh, apparently we picked this. Yes. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I opened the drawer, you guys all looked in, and he went, yeah. Yeah, that one. That would actually be really nice, though, if I could, like, take the camera and hover it over a nail polish drawer, and then you guys could, like, Dora the Explorer style click on the polish. You think I should use? Twitch, where is the technology? Okay, it's so small I can't see if I painted that accurately, but I'm calling it accurate. However that turned out off camera, sorry about that. Where is the polish picking tech? You decided to reorganize some of your swatches and you're working on the dark blues and bright blues now. Nice. Yes, I am excited to get a third Helmer because I'm gonna reorganize all my polishes, and I'm gonna, right now they're completely organized by color and just color, and I like that system. It's a good system for me, but I do need to introduce a formula component, so I want to put rainbow order all my creams in one. It's just gonna make nail art a lot easier, and then rainbow order for the specialty formulas. And I want at least probably one drawer for collections, so like the Plus Life Lacquer rainbow collections, I'd like to keep them all together. It just makes life easier. And like the Holo Taco linear rainbows, that would be nice to just have them all. You just yell like Blue's Clues, that one over there. Set up a kiosk. You are here. Yeah, exactly. And then you guys have to navigate your way through. I like that. Okay, what do we paint next? How about, I guess let's paint the little pearls and the king's hat. Organize by color, but pull out toppers, jellies, and stamping polishes. Yes, I already have stamping polishes separated out, and toppers are up on my racks up on the wall next to me. Admittedly, though, the Holo Taco keeps putting out toppers, so I have a lot of toppers, so they might go ahead and get a drawer. But the jellies and neons, I'd like to separate out. Alright. Oh, this hat is small, you guys. It's so small. I cannot see where to put the polish. It's so tiny. Alright, that'll do. Good enough. Alright, we're gonna let that dry. Paint our little island. I think we'll go with actually, I'm gonna do the dark green again. Yeah, right now I have my stamping polishes and I'll call them like true jellies, like they're just jelly, there's nothing in them. Jelly polishes in the drawers under this lamp here. And that's just really convenient for doing nail art, because it'll be like, oh man, I need a little bit of, you know, color on here or whatever, and then I could just pull a jelly. So that's been working well for me. But the neons I have to always go hunting for, so I want to put them aside. It's been a while since I think I've done this detailed of a reverse stamp nail art, because like I'm getting tired. Ooh, look at that, what you put in that drawer. What do you got in them Helmers? Let me see those drawers. You got one of those spinning towers for your toppers and jellies. You're sick of digging around in your Helmer. I like those. I have no room for a spinning tower, but if I did, I think toppers are the perfect thing to put on them. Because let me think, what else? Up on the racks, I also have my Death Valley nail collection, because honestly, I don't use them for painting with. They're to look at and be like, pretty. Same with the moon cats, which I do use all the time for nail art, but they don't fit nice in a Helmer, or they... Like, what's the point of having those fancy caps if I don't have them on display? And then my middle rack is all Holo Taco, the toppers on the bottom, creams, and the linear rainbow collections up on top. But it's getting a little full. So that's why having like a cream dedicated Helmer I think would be really helpful. And then my far rack, which is very hard to reach, is mostly toppers from... A lot of them are Orleys that came with color passes and stuff. The rest of the Holo Taco toppers that I don't use as often, and then just random brands. I got Loud Lacquer up there, a bunch of Cirque toppers, my Glimmer by Erica collection from Etsy. And then at the very top is my space shelf, I guess, for whatever reason. And that is the Starly Planets collection and the Orly NASA collab, because I think those collections are really cool and I really like them, but I never use them, so they go there for display. Okay, let's do these seashells, I think. I need to stay on camera. There we go. Ooh, I had too much polish on my brush. Oops. Oopsie whoopsie. All oopsies, no daisies. Need our little diamond. What are you swatching? Lacquerdactyl or anyone else who is currently swatching things. What you got? And last is a little bit of red for the crown. And I think we can call this stamp done. Just kidding, we need a little bit more gold. You're pulling plates for a crap load of designs. Nice. Lunch break's over, back to work. Okay, have a good rest of your day at work. Thanks for joining on your lunch break. Appreciate that. Hope the rest of your work day goes nice. Hope your coworkers laugh at your meme. Unlike mine. Hanging out with you guys has made me feel so much better, though. I'm much less salty. I'm getting over it. Alright, let me flip this and see. Bedtime for you? Okay. Have a good night. Thanks so much for coming. I hope you have pleasant dreams. Or none at all, honestly, because that's better sleep, I think. Is it my best work? No. But you know what? It's done. And I'm happy about that. Alright. I think we can finally move on to the next step. Which is our jellies. It says, hold on, connecting to chat again. Don't play with my emotions like that. Restream? You good? Okay. Looks like it's fine. I think it's fine. So you still have a fourth of your salad to finish. Good. Okay, take your sweet time, because we're still working. All right, for the like aged paper tea staining effect, I'm going to use this dark brown jelly. This is walnut from Cirque Colors, and all of my Cirques do this stupid thing where the cap does not come off right away. Does that mean I need to clean my bottle next? Probably. But also, get over yourself, Cirque. You're still swatching through your PBE, trying to post one a day, and you have 32 to go. Okay, whew. And then a 6-piece you made in the class. You're not sure what to do with. I loved the polish making class. None of my polishes came out that good. It made me really appreciate a good polish formula, because it's harder than I thought. But I had a lot of fun, just dumping whatever. Like at one point I just dumped a bunch of glitter and different sizes and textures and whatnot into a polish, and I just called it fun and me time. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on the end of the sponge and just kind of go around the edges. Make it rough, make it uneven, so it looks more real. Especially if you can get like a few like blobs of dark spots. I think that really sells the aged paper look pretty good. Yeah. Your Cirques are also hard to open. What's up with that? I don't know why they do that. A little expensive to do that. Your LA Colors do that, but they were max $350. Oh, what am I trying to say? Yeah, Cirques are not worth the price for most of them, but I don't know where else to find brown jellies. Haven't bought from Cirque in quite a while, but I do love the jellies. But yeah, there's other jellies out there. I'm not an influencer. I'm not telling you to buy Cirque Colors. I'm just telling you what I'm using. That's my disclaimer. Linry's an influencer, and she is telling you to buy LA Colors. Because yeah, $350 for some jelly polishes? Heck yes. That's what jelly polishes are worth, honestly. It's so little pigment. Like $350 is the maximum they should be. You're so glad you didn't up last minute going to PBE because you would be so broke right now. Yeah. I'm sad we didn't make it to PBE. I really wanted to go, but literally the creek rose. God was not willing, and the creek did rise, as they say. So we were in Kerrville doing that, and I should have been in Chicago. Okay, went a little overboard on the middle nail, but it's alright. It's fine. When you look for LA Colors, you can never find them. They're always out because Linry keeps influencing people. You should show off your 6 polishes you made and what you learned, like trying to make your ideas into polish. Yeah, definitely tell us like your inspiration and like what you thought would work and didn't, or what you were surprised worked, because that would be fun if you want to. I missed out on buying tickets for the polish making class the first time I went to PBE, but lucky for me, Polished Bibliophile, aka Krista, she was the GOAT, and she actually knew the owner of Glitter Unique, and she snuck me in, and KB Shimmer was giving me dirty looks the whole time, but I had a good time. There were open seats. I didn't take a seat away from anybody. But I was snuck in with permission. It was exciting. Okay. think that looks pretty good. We have some dirty paper. Ta-da! Glitter Unique can certainly sit people in. Yeah, exactly. There was plenty of spots. Ba-ba-ba. Did I switch jobs or will I be working from home? I'm still working from home. I still work for a virtual school, which is so nice. So I'm very happy with my current school and I have no plans of leaving forever. You found LA Colors at Five Below. Oh yeah, I saw someone on TikTok. I can't remember the user's name. They found the Sally Henson. Is it Sally Henson? Anyway, Sally's Beauty Sesame Street polishes at Dollar Tree or whatever, and I'm like, maybe I will venture out and see what I can find. Let's see. You really want to get the teal, blue, and green? Yes. Oh man, you know what you could do with a teal, blue, and green jelly polish that would be so pretty? Is like a sea glass look, like with a matte top coat and like blobs of the different colors. Oh, that'd be gorgeous. Okay, Lacrodactyl, have a good dinner. Cook something yummy. Backs me a slice. Let's see. You found... Oh, wait. Only if you want to. I'm just nosy. I want to try to go next year. Oh, to PBE? Yeah, I definitely want to go. I want to go again. You live really close to PBE? Yeah, that works nicely. The first time I went, we stayed for like 4 days or something like that. That was honestly too long. So if I go again, I would probably skip the meet and greet. Maybe. I don't know. That was really fun too. But yeah, I'm just like, as soon as shopping's over, we're going to probably hit the road because, you know, it's not easy to travel. I need to watch my tutorial again. Did I put on... Did I reverse stamp first and then put on the other jelly, or did I put on the other jelly first? I can't remember. Okay, step 1 done. Step 2, taking my sweet time, done. Hurry up, me. We did this already. Gotta have the peel. Okay, so I did the jelly first. Okay, so we need to let this dry a little bit. Okay. Thank you, past me. Appreciate it. You saw the Sesame Street at your Dollar Tree? Okay, so they're out there. It's real. It's happening. If you went to PBE, you would sure to have a pink peony stick on your badge because that is your pick on all your socials. That would be super helpful. It is really hard to like meet people in person and be like, who are you? Let me see your hands. Let's see. Part of why you're glad it's near me is that in summer you get such nasty migraines from allergies. Oh yeah. I spent most of the weekend sleeping because you had a bad headache. That's nice that you can like opt in based on how you're feeling. Yeah. Because we went 2023, I guess. And we got so sick afterwards because the plan was to go to PBE and then go sightseeing in Chicago afterwards. We ended up just sleeping in the hotel the whole sightseeing day because we were so sick. We interacted with a lot of people. Yeah, we all got COVID. Oops. Oops. It happens, unfortunately. But yeah, we were supposed to go see my friend who lives up in Michigan as well, but like I called her and I was like, so we were exposed to a lot of people, and she was like, yeah, no. And that was a good call on her. She saw it coming. She was like, nope, you stay away. I was like, okay. But I want to see you. It's too bad. That's too damn bad. Cirque, this brush is so skinny. This is why I love jellies, because like you can do kind of a, you know, kind of a messy job with sponging on the color. Like, it doesn't have to be super smooth, because once you add that second layer of jelly and focus the camera, see, it kind of like blends it all together nicely. And it turns out good. You wish it was in a bit of a more touristy area. You want theme parks and let the nail people play. Yeah, that would be fun. Wait, Great America. What is that? Is that a theme park? A theme park? What is that? A theme park? Didn't Jill get sick this time when she got back? I hope not. I don't know. Maybe she did. But since it isn't a winter spot, it gets so packed. Oh, it's like a Six Flags. Okay. Yes, we have the Wild West Nail Polish Convention next year, 2026, in September, and that is in California wine country. So if you're into that, that'll be a fun like side thing to do. But yeah, I'm gonna be there. So I don't know if PBE will also happen. It would be awesome if I could do both, but 2 nail polish conventions in a year is a lot. But maybe. Maybe I'll make it happen. I was honestly pretty surprised at, like, I spent a lot of money when I went to PBE, but I didn't spend that, like, a crazy amount. I actually had fairly good self-control, so it can be done. Can't go to that one, can't afford things where I have to do actual travel. Yeah, it's gonna be quite the trip for us. Luckily, my parents have my grandparents' old house in California where we can like make a pit stop at. 2 and the close together. Whew, that will be hard. Yes, because it's what? July, mid-July for PBE, and then September. Like that's all the trips for the year, right? Like I'm not doing any other traveling. I like this. I think this came out really good. Yeah, right? Like I'm just kind of admiring the tea-stained paper look we've got going on right now. That's pretty fun. But adding some stamping is going to make it even better. So let me let it get tacky. And honestly, I need more stamps because we got what? We've got the treasure chest. That'll take up the pointer finger. And then some treasure spilling over to the middle finger where we can have... I guess we could put the island? Not actually sure where I want to put the island yet. And then the ring finger will be mostly parrot. But we have a little room at the bottom for other things. I don't know what to put on the pinky, actually. Tinley Park is a dumb place to have it, if you ask me, just because it's close, but a pain to get to. Yeah. It's, like, just far enough away from Chicago to not be super convenient. Like, it's still possible, but it's... Well, I'm trying to remember how long was the drive, because I guess you could go into the city for the day and then come back, but it's a bit of a commute. The convention center itself, I thought, was really nice, though. So, I don't know. They should move it to Elmhurst or Oak Brook. Is that, like, closer to Chicago? I don't know where those things are. Alright, since we know what's going on the pointer, let me start with some sticky base coat. Which soon this will be a Holo Taco bottle. I'm excited about that. Admittedly, I don't need to order the Holo Taco right away because I do have I do have plenty of this left. Oh, they're closer to your house. Hey, I'm gonna come stay with you, son. So that works for me too. Tinley is a 7-hour drive on the interstate, 2 minutes from your apartment. Hop off the interstate and the convention center is a block away. Easiest drive. Yeah, no, it was extremely easy to navigate Tinley Park. I did appreciate that. $45 with traffic. I mean, that's really not bad. You have 3-bedroom. I know the cats. I will not interrupt your cat's space, I promise. We will sleep around them. Be like, excuse me, Barney. As long as someone who doesn't go anywhere that is like, oh, I see. Yeah. I get that. We used to take a lot more big road trips. In fact, we used to go up to Pennsylvania or California every summer. So like, oh, what was that? It was 28 hours on the road. And when my husband and I were younger, we're not that old. When we had the ability to physically do this, we would actually get a little bit like impatient on our way home and just, we called it zippity doo-dahing. We would just skip the hotel and just drive. Not a good idea. That's not really good for you, but like, woo. And in fact, it was on our way back from Arizona one time. It was Christmas. We went out to see my parents, and we were in far west Texas. So like after El Paso, but before any other civilization, there's just nothing. And it was about 3 a.m. and I'm driving, husband's sleeping, and I thought we were gonna get abducted by aliens, because all of a sudden I kind of noticed that I could see the landscape way too clearly for like 3 a.m. You know what I mean? And like I'm starting to freak out because it's 3 a.m. I'm a little delusional. I'm like, what's going on? Why can I see things like so clearly? It took me quite a while to realize it was snow, and I could see the reflection of the moon. Like I could actually, like, you know, because of the snow. Not exactly used to snow. And so once I had that realization, like my heart rate calmed down. But I woke up my husband and I was like, I thought we were about to get abducted. I freaked myself out. Because if you're gonna get abducted by aliens, it's gonna be West Texas, Arizona, or New Mexico, right? Like somewhere in there. That's where they live. That's where they are. That's where they operate from. You caved and bought so many magnetics and thermals. Check off the bingo card. And you're not enjoying swatching them all. No. Swatching magnetics is pretty painful. Oh, you know what? I let the sticky base coat dry way too long. But swatching thermals. Ugh. That is a punishment. Oh no, let go. Okay, we have to save the stamp. I painted that tiny crown. I'm not giving up on it. We're gonna do some nail surgery. I'm gonna snip this stamp and then drop it immediately, and I can't find it. No! Where did it go? Oh, it's on the okay, it's on the underside of my nail. It's okay. It's okay, we can do this. Stuck my hand or my arm in the palette, but it's fine. Everything's going to be fine. I'm just gonna use my tweezers and just put it back. Just put it back where it goes, right here on the image. And no one will know you saw nothing. And we're gonna stamp it like nothing happened. Ah, we got it. I'm gonna add a few extra coins to the side here. All right. You finished your salad. Oh, shoot. I gotta go faster. Texas So Crazy used to do the quotes for one company for tech jobs, and when he did them for Texas team, we're like, oh my god, how is it so far but it's still in the same state? Yep. The sun is riz, the sun is set. Here I is in Texas yet. It takes a full 24 hours to go from where we live on the East Coast to get out of the state. We just crossed that border after El Paso, and we're just like, oh, we made it. There's a different flag. Okay. We've got some piratey stuff on there. Let's see what else, because we gotta do the skull and crossbones, right? Oh my god, sorry. The background, the like tea stained paper is, I'm still like I'm really into that. Let's see. You're doing great, Sweaty. Thank you. What are you cooking for dinner, by the way? You took tomorrow off and you're gonna go run a bunch of errands. Hopefully you won't be too busy. Too busy for what? My brain just went. Do what you want because a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Oh my god, what's that from? Is that from Lazy Town? I loved Lazy Town. Like, my brother's 9 years younger than me. I don't have a flag, which is really annoying, but I do have a skull and crossbones. So like I got a second round of children's shows growing up, which was fun. And Lazy Town was really good. Oh, in the stores, not a lot of people. Yes, that's the best time. I love going into empty businesses. Alright, I'm gonna clean the polish off my arm. And let me think. We could do a skull and crossbones. Yeah, on the top of the middle nail. I guess we have our little island. We can put over here on the pinky. I think that would look cute. And then just kind of add some details, right? Like the little like lines and stuff and whatnot. Let's see. School starts on the 18th, so you're hoping there aren't a lot of people shopping for stuff. Yeah. Freehand to the background? Absolutely not. No. I mean, I could, but no. That sounds hard. Because let me show you. Here's the skull and crossbones. It's got like a lot of extra stuff around it. So let me try and isolate it. Because we don't need all this extra nonsense. Just the bones, please. Oh, and I tore off the bone. Oh well. We can patch that up, I think. Oh, can I patch that up? Okay, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. I mean, I can make it work. Let me make it work. I can save this. Let me just add a little bit. Anyway, maybe freehanding would have been easier than trying to repair a botched stamp, but I'm being stubborn for some reason. Do what you want because a pirate is free. You are a pirate. I think it'll still work. Right? You can tell what's going on. Oh, did we get to the end of the playlist? I think we did. It would help if my Starly brush would stop doing the turtle thing, but that would be asking too much, I guess, of the universe. Oh, I'm making it worse. Oh, I'm making it worse. Too much Jean. Stop. Leave it alone. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, we'll do skull and crossbones. Yeah, that'll fill out the middle finger nice. And then pinky finger, let me put on some sticky base. And we'll put our little island map there. Yeah, this is coming together. This didn't work out. You bought dedicated stamping polish on Black Friday, finally used them, and they make a world of difference. They really do. They really do. There are some creams that stamp really nicely, but like a stamping polish, it does make life better. Your Weird Manny squad, the dragon, looks so good. I will also be celebrating. I did not know that Appreciate a Dragon Day existed. I'm adding it to my calendar. That's awesome. Hey, diaper baby. Hi, Mr. Stinky Butt. Hi, baby. Oh. Look at this baby. Literal baby. Look at the babies. Oh my goodness. We needed a dog break. Oh, thank you for licking the inside of my elbow. Yeah, that feels nice. Oh. Oh, are you coming up? Oh, big stretch. Oh. Say hi to everybody. Bye. If you're good, someone will give you a cookie. You have to wait though. You have to look cute. You have to look cute. Oh, good job. Okay, I'll give him a cookie because that was adorable. There you go, babe.
Good my happy.
There we go.
Happy guy. Oh, just a happy,
Thank you,
happy,
son.
happy guy.
You get
Oh,
another
just a
cookie
look
from
at that.
son?
Happy. Oh, the happy dog. Oh, just a happy, happy, happy.
Good boy. Happy. Here's a cookie. Good boy. I love them so much. My babies. Whew. Okay. Back to work. Get this little island on the pinky, which, oh my god, I can't see where the treasure chest is. Yeah, it's kind of more like that. Yes. Okay, and then I think it'd be fun. In fact, let me do a little stamping test here of Holo Taco's Left on Red and see if maybe we can get a red X to mark the spot. I don't remember if I've tried stamping with this before, but it should be opaque enough to work. Or not. Okay. I lied. Some Holo Tacos weirdly stamp well. It could be my stamper, though. I was having a heck of a time trying to stamp the other day, but I was being very stubborn and using the same stamper over and over again. So let me just switch to Clear Jelly Stamper, my old faithful. She tends to get the job done when other stampers can't. Ooh. Is there a residue? There we go. Nice and dry. So, let's try again. How dare I blame Holo Taco? No, well, sometimes it's the polish, sometimes it's the stamper. Most of the time it's the stamper with Holo Taco. Yeah, see, look at that. Boom, red X. Clear Jelly Stamper wins again. Now, I do endorse Clear Jelly Stamper. Not an influencer, but I do think they make a good product. But I think the reason why this stamper in particular works so well is because it's my oldest. Ooh. You can barely see it over the green. Oh well. Did you ever think it was you? No. I'm perfect. I do things perfectly every time. Never made a mistake once in my life. But yeah, I think the age of a stamper plays a big role in how well it works, because kind of like using peel off base coat on your nails, like roughs them up and makes them even better at sticking. Using a stamper for a long time, I don't know, it makes it more pliable. I don't know what the science behind it is. I ain't no physicist, but an older stamper tends to work better. The only attitude to have in life. Exactly. I'm on this planet for a limited amount of time. I'm not gonna acknowledge a single mistake. I will be taking credit for everything and taking the blame for nothing. That's how I'm gonna do it. Oops, take off the X. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this where you guys can actually see what I'm doing, but we need a little line leading up to the X. And then we need some more like waves. And then let's show the line like we're traveling, you know, like a map. So I'm gonna put it on the end of this nail just to add a little, we're adding zhuzh at this point. We're at the zhuzh stage. So we'll put in some waves up there. Yeah, that's looking good. I'm telling you, these are some of my favorite nails I ever made, the one that I showed earlier. So like pirate nails, always a winner. Hello, Witchy. Good to see you. Mistakes are just learning experiences. I'm not clumsy. I'm studious. Moogle. That's perfect. That's the attitude. Oh man, I feel like I did see a funny post about that recently about like, this is a learning situation. The stamper that works the best for me is the one you damaged with acetone. It's the Survivor. It's, you know what I mean? It's proven itself. It's been through it. That's the same thing with this one. It has, you can see there's like a gouge taken out of it. It's dusty. I need to clean it. But that's just the underside, so it's not affecting the stamping. But like, you can see I've used it to pick up water marbles. Like it's been through it with me, and I love her. All right, we are getting there, guys. We are almost there. I'm gonna paint this skull and crossbones with our off-white, and I don't know what these little things under it are supposed to be, so I'm just gonna paint those gold. Because that feels right. I totally forgot the thumb, and I wanted to put a boat. I just now remembered that there was supposed to be a boat on here. Oh well, maybe we'll put the boat on the thumb. Yeah, we'll put the boat on the thumb. Because I don't think the boat should take too long to fill in. My unsolicited advice for those of you starting out with reverse stamping: let the image dry on your stamper for a little while before you start painting it. If a brush is too unwieldy in the beginning because you want to float your polish and not actually touch down to the stamper, which is not the easiest thing to do, start with a dotting tool. Boat on the thumb makes sense. It does have the most surface area, so the boat sank, yeah. Don't clean it, it will lose its magic. Yeah, if your stamper needs cleaning, I have cleaned my stampers maybe twice in the several years I've been doing this hobby. It's just a little bit of dish soap and warm water, and then let them dry. I let them dry on a piece of paper to absorb any extra like oils and stuff from them. I don't know if that made a big difference or not, but it worked, instead of like a paper towel so they don't get all dusty. Yeah, let's do a little bit of gold. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, and when you're scraping, this is for stamping in general, not just reverse stamping, it's less pressure than you think. You know what I mean? You're not going to push hard when you drag the scraper, which is counterintuitive. You feel like, oh man, I need to get all the polish off except for the image. No, the stamper will only pick up the image most of the time. So if you have like extra polish around it, it usually doesn't affect it. Let's see. Let's grab a boat. You're tempted to try that new spinning magnet glass marble thing everyone's trying? Yes, Reddit was going crazy with the spinning magnets. I was like, what is happening? Glad everyone's having a good time. But also super lazy. Yeah, I don't know if the effect is really worth it. It might be. It came out good for most people, but I don't know if I want to invest the time in that. The most heartbreaking part of stamping is when, like, you pick up extra image. Like, look how good that octopus is, but we don't need it today. I feel like I've wasted a good stamp, you know? Trixie says hi. Hi, Trixie. Little pats for cats. You heard parchment paper is good for cleaning stampers because they absorb grease. Yeah, that'd be good too. It looks super cool, but yeah, so much work for it. Exactly. Like, magnetics are already a time investment. I don't know if I want to do like a whole contraption. I don't have enough space on my desk. Okay, in fact, I'm gonna let that dry for a minute. We need more zhuzh. Continue with the zhuzhing. So, let me look at my images here. Because on this one, we have like a mini map. Oh, hello there. Hi, Lilu. It's been a minute. How's it going for you? Has your school year started? Has your fall semester started? We got some nice, like, map lines here, but what do we have? What do we actually have room for? Like a little fish or something? Perhaps? You know what? I like this tiny compass rose. I'm gonna try and get that. Fall starts the 25th. Oh, okay. Oh, but you're teaching over the summer. Okay. My friend recently got a college level job, and she's been teaching full time. She's loving it. I'm so happy for her. I'm still somewhat interested in trying to teach at the college level, but I'm gonna be honest. I really like teaching virtual high school because, like, it's so chill compared to in person that I don't feel a big, like, need, you know what I mean, to get out of the high school classroom. That was a good wave, but we don't have room for it. You love most days, but you wear a lot of hats. Yeah. No, that's something that I definitely don't have to deal with as much. Virtual is like, I'm pretty much left alone and do my job. Whereas in person, you know, someone could pop their head in and be like, hey, can you take care of this and this and this? And I'd be like, no, I mean, I can, but no. Well, cappuccino's fine. Cappuccino's fine. Raver's had his last surgery this summer, and there's no more that we can do for him. So actually, let me call him in here because he looks hilarious. Raver, come show you a diaper. Come show you a diaper. Look what I had to do to my poor distinguished gentleman. We had to shave his tail down and put him in a diaper because it's, you know, it's a mess back there. But he's still got spunk in him. He's still himself. Yeah, it just keeps coming back. It's so weird. It's the weirdest cancer because it's like, it just produces so much liquid. So his last surgery this summer, sorry, for anyone who's a little squeamish, we're going to talk about butt cancer. Sorry. If you want to click off, I get it. But yeah, he actually had to get a grenade and drain installed. I don't think installed is the right word. That was an experience. But yeah, it's aggressive and it just keeps refilling. But you know, he has a little time left, and we're gonna enjoy it together. But he's still himself installed. Yeah. We downloaded the DLC, and it didn't work. So we're doing our best for him, and like I said, he's still himself, and he's still got spunk. In fact, just today, he bloodied his nose trying to bury a bone in the backyard with too much gusto. I don't know why he doesn't use his hands to
Get
dig
my
holes.
Happy, happy
He uses his
guy.
face.
Oh, just a happy, happy, happy guy. Oh, just a look at that, a happy. Oh, the happy dog. Oh, just a happy, happy, happy.
Thank you for the cookies. Yeah, so it's gonna be a rough time for me. This 2025, I'm over it already, but he's still here. He's still himself, and I'm gonna love him every minute I can. They say, ew, no kisses, just cookies. Get out of here, sir. This is my personal space, sir. There we go. Oh, I'm sorry, your kitties. I'm sorry you lost your kitties. But yeah, that's the plan. We're spoiling him. Obviously, he's not thrilled about having to wear a diaper, but like he's okay with it. There's a prescription diet for cancer? Oh, thank you. Cause he's not eating very much. Like it takes a lot of, granted, he's getting a lot of treats. And so I think he's just like holding out. Because he knows like the good stuff if he just waits. But yeah, it would be nice to get him a diet that he's more consistent with. Just enjoy him while you can is the important thing. Yeah. You know, lots of cuddles. He's not a fan of them, but I'm sorry, hang on. You know, I'm getting in his face and just snuggling him and kissing him as much as I want. So install the cuddle, download cuddle. But yeah, he's not much of a cuddle bug, but this is good. We do a lot of this. Oh, thanks guys. Ah. Emotions. Ah. Back to the pirates. I'm gonna put a little bit more sticky base coat on. It's quite dry at this point, not really sticky anymore, so let me do that. And then we'll just add like the final little details and zhuzhes and a matte top coat, and we'll be all good. We will have done Talk Like a Pirate Day nails, which is not till September, but I'm doing it for Weird Manny Squad. You got to do your first ever C-section in June. That's exciting. You downloaded the puppies? Wait, no. You unzipped the files for the puppies? That's awesome. They're named after Grey's Anatomy babies? That's awesome. Well, congratulations on your first C-section. I'm so glad to hear that everybody's doing good. I'm so glad you guys like them. I guess I could take the liquid latex off. It's been not really a point in still having all that on. Dig it out of my cuticles. I have it in my mind to make a like all about jellies video and like how I like to use them in nail polish. This is definitely one of my favorite applications of doing like kind of the rough sponging underneath. So if you have not done a jelly sandwich in a while, go do a jelly sandwich. They're always fun. These are for the Weird Manny Squad collab, which the theme is holidays. So I was like, what's a weird holiday? Talk Like a Pirate Day, which is like September 16th or 17th, something like that. So I was like, yeah, that's fun. Teach me how to paint jelly like a normal jelly or a sandwich, because mine are always uneven and patchy. Sure. My secret to getting a nice, even layer of nail polish is to just put so much polish on it. I'm a notorious, like, globber. But it works out. Have you tried stamping with Starly's Immortal Jelly? Yes. Because you said it stamps well. What did I... Unfortunately, I cannot remember what I used it on. But yeah, I feel like I did. Yeah, Brazilian manicures for everything. Exactly. Just take your bottle and just dump the paint out. That's how you get an even coat every time. So you were told to go absolutely thin and let the top coat plump it up. Not me. It does cost wait time. It does cost dry time because you have to, you know, you can't do anything until it dries, but so when I say something's one coat, remember that it's like the amount of paint that a normal person would use in 2 coats. I can't stop using it to make aged paper. It's so good. Like, aged paper nails, that's where it's at. That's what we're doing this fall. Let me get this skull and crossbones on. It's lacking a little color on the middle nail. That's something I didn't really think about composition and where my colors are. So it's like very green heavy on this side of the hand and very not green. It's very brown on this side. Whatever. Ordered a chair and just got the update. It should be here tomorrow. I need a new chair very badly. This one is like, it's doing the peel thing, which is so nasty. I saw a chair on TikTok that looked really nice, so I might order. I've been buying a lot from the TikTok shop. TikTok, you're so bad for me, but you know, having a good time. Got some clothes. The most expensive thing I bought so far is dog stairs, which the dogs will not use. Obviously, I have to train them for it. But I don't want Raver jumping up and down on things, so I'm hoping he can take to the stairs. And honestly, it would be really good for Cappy too, because it's not like he's young either. And I don't want him messing up his joints, jumping up and down. I'm trying to say your name. Killy by Vault? Can I call you Killy? Hi, Killy. This is to replace your work chair, so when you order is like a yoga chair, and you can say, yes, I love it when you can do different positions. No, you're good. What do you prefer to be called? Welcome. Like the chairs that have the little, it's like not a full recliner, but like just enough to cross your legs on. Those look so comfy. Alright, since this is going on the thumb, I'm honestly just kind of slapping some paint down. And it is what it is, because thumbs don't count. But I did specifically say I wanted a ship. Is that... I can't tell where the sails end and the background begins. Good enough. It is good enough. Thank you. I think my original version of these, thank you for the follow. My original version of these are better, but I'm having a good time. How am I doing? Más o menos. Little good, little bad. My poor doggy is sick. You can see him in his diaper up here. This is the chair you ordered. It's also apparently shipping by USPS. Yeah, that is weird for Amazon. Oh, that looks cool. That looks nice. Let me share with the class. That looks so comfy. It's giving like Monsters Inc. For some reason, like it has too many legs, but I think this looks nice. So yeah, definitely tell me how you like it. Oh, by the way, for those of you who are like, you've done this Manny before? Yes. I'm just gonna play this video while I fill in the ship. This is my original version. But pirate nails are always fun. So you can do them multiple times. It's all good. Oh my god, did I just ruin this? Not ruin, but not great either. The cats will love it. Yes. Need somewhere to put. Where am I gonna put all my extra legs? Oh, and the front part can even move behind. Nice. Just be careful with where products are shipping from. If you live in the U.S., so many fees now. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, because Witchy, you and I were talking about. Was it Colores de Carol or what? No, the Canadian brand. Cleona Cosmetics. Like, oh, it hurts. It hurts so bad. Anyway, let's see. Get some sticky base coat on the thumb. Hope it's good. I know the other admin for your area want one too, so yeah, you're the guinea pig. You can try it out. CA is 35% and Brazil has a 50%. Oh. Why? What is this timeline, man? This is so bad. So bad. Let me grab, while the ship is drying, let's get this plate back out. I'm just gonna keep grabbing some of these like map lines and little waves and stuff for the zhuzhing. The zhuzhing? The accoutrement. You guys like it when I speak French? Oh, my friend. Had a long talk with my friend yesterday. And she is learning French the best she can because they're planning a trip to Europe. And she's telling me about it. And she's like, she spelled out the word for minus. And like, if you said it like all the letters, it'd be like, it's something like minus, like that's how many letters are in it. She's like, do you know how they say it? Do you know how they pronounce it? I'm like, no. And she's like, mo. I'm like, that's only like 25% of the letters. And she's like, I know. Stupid language. No offense to the French speakers, but what the heck? Use your letters. You have them, just use them. Let's see, we could add some like wave action here. I'm gonna take off this little one. Don't think we need that one. Am I on camera? Kinda. A little wave right there. We'll put another little wave maybe like right there. Or not. Hello. There we go. And let's put a little map line right there and going across the top here. Yeah. There we go. Oh. Just little extras, you know, fill it out, make it look good. So glad you got your Cleona order a couple months ago. Now you just hope they don't come out with anything good, right? Please be bad. Please be bad. You have chairs next to your current chair for them to sit on, but the chair with the built-in is even better. Yes. This shelf for my cats. That took me a second, Melissa. I was like, "Nyaks, we want?" No, it's no, we won't. Why? Why are you like this language? To be fair, I have been on Duolingo practicing German every day for years. I have like an over 1,000 day streak on Duolingo. Can I speak German? Absolutely not. Can I hold a conversation? No. No. In fact, let me pull up my Duolingo. What is my streak? How embarrassing is it that I just cannot hold a conversation? So, something about language learning. I can't do it. Is this showing any personal information? Hang on. No, I think it's fine. Yeah, 1,683 day streak. Earth girl. Super. That's German for super. I got that one. I don't have the brain for language acquisition. I struggle with it, so I don't blame Duolingo, although Duolingo is obviously like not the worst. Not the worst or it is one of the worst language learning apps. I just think it's cute. What do we need now? We need a map top coat. But before we matte top coat, I am gonna risk it all. No, I'm not. I just worked so hard. Just kidding. I was gonna be like, I'm just gonna use my quick dry top coat. No, I'm gonna be a coward and go in with my smudge free first. Wie geht's? Es geht mir. But see, es geht mir gut, but that's a lie. Es geht mir gut und schlecht. I'm so glad Kadachi went to bed. If there's any other Germans in the chat, I'm sorry. It is the language of my forefathers, and yet I speak none of it. I took it in high school, I took it in college, and now I'm like trying to learn it on my own, and I just can't get it, man. I just can't get it. I'm not built for languages. Oh, this is so stringy. It's like painting my nails with a hot glue gun, like just strings everywhere. There we go. Alright, just kind of slopped that on real quick. You took German when you were a little kid but can't remember it all. Went with your friend to German school for a couple years because thought it was cool when you were first to second grade. See, that's when you need to learn language, is like when you're a little kid. Otherwise, it's really hard. Like, it would have been, oh man, it would have been so good for me. I grew up in Texas. Obviously, speaking Spanish would have been helpful throughout my life. It would have been really nice to go to a bilingual school. Because I met my friend in college actually did that. She grew up in Colorado, but she went to a bilingual school, so she was fluent in Spanish, and then wanted to be a social worker. So obviously that was really helpful. Like, it was really good. How do you fix a no smudge top coat? I'm gonna add, like, I add thinner to it, and it works okay, but I don't know if there's like a better way, because it's a weird formula. But yeah, mine gets real stringy. But the thinner doesn't seem to affect its performance too badly, but I'm afraid to add too much, you know. Little kids are language sponges, exactly. It's when I could have done it. In high school and college, it took French and Italian, and can't remember most of it now. Those are romance languages. Oh, I can use Escape, like, it's going. Yeah, that's right. See, Earth Girl, you remember more than I do. You were using Duolingo to learn Portuguese, but it's Brazilian Portuguese, not European, so you stopped. Yeah, those are... It's like, I remember in high school, a lot of the Hispanic kids, obviously they took Spanish for their language because if they spoke it at home, it would be a lot easier. But one of the Spanish teachers was from Spain, and that class was kicking their butt. So it was really funny for them to be like, yo, I'm failing Spanish. It's like, how are you failing Spanish? You speak it. It's different, man. European versus the Americas. Very different dialect. I think even like Central American Spanish, like Mexican Spanish versus like South American Spanish, probably has a lot of differences too. It's like, we're in the same hemisphere. How does this happen? Am I on camera? Okay, here we go. Now I'm on camera. A little bit. Okay, it's clean enough. I'm calling it clean. Let's see. Your cousin moved to Germany because his wife is German? That's your Germany story? There you go. It's an excuse to visit someday, right? I technically have family over there. But contact was lost at some point during my grandmother's lifetime. So I don't actually, like, know them. But there's people over there who I'm related to, apparently. And it's like, cool. Good to know. So now I'm using Glisten and Glow just to seal everything in. Make it hard as a rock. Oh, strings are back. There we go. Am I on camera? Yes. I have a sound alert for when I'm off camera, by the way. I can't remember what it is, but it's on there. If you ever catch me getting off camera. Okay. Oh. British English and American English are not the same. No, they are not, Melissa. I cannot understand most British accents. I don't know what the heck they're saying. I'm like, hello. I know you're trying to communicate with me, but I don't know. I'm terrible with accents though. Like, if I feel so bad because I'm not trying to be racist or anything, but like when someone speaks with an accent, I just struggle. I struggle so hard. I'm like, what? Your family kind of sucks a lot. Mine too. I'll tell you all this. I'll tell you what I know of the story because obviously I wasn't there. The reason why we lost contact with the German side of the family is because my grandmother's older brother, like on their mother's deathbed, convinced her to sign everything over, all the inheritance over to him, saying, I'll take care of her, I'll take care of her. And then he did not. He kind of like abandoned my grandmother. And so she was like, well, I'm never talking to you again. So it's like, drama. The Wonka is dazzling. That little bit of shimmer, and I think the shimmer is gonna come out even more when I put the matte top coat on. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how these came out. Again, the composition could have been better, but for not planning it out ahead of time, it's not the worst. Welcome back, Killy. Used to work with two guys, one from Scotland and one from Ireland. See, yeah, I need more exposure, because at first I would be like, what? So you got good at understanding accents because theirs were really heavy. Yeah. It would take me a while to be like, huh? What? But I barely understand people who don't have an accent. You know what I mean? Like, if you're ever having a conversation with me and I pull this, I don't know what you're saying. And I'm tired of saying, what? Pardon? I would not thrive well in the trucking industry. Absolutely not, because my uncle's a trucker. My uncle Jojo. He's a trucker, and yeah, I remember hearing the radio and no idea. What? It is kind of Jungle Cruisy. You're right. Yeah, it's like kind of like the cartoony pirate Jungle Cruisey. Yeah. I think we're about dry. Yeah, I think we're dry enough to put the matte top coat on. Kelly, are you the same way? It's like, well, I don't know what you're saying, but I'm just gonna nod. Banka, it takes practice, and I know, like, it's like, ugh. But yeah, that's the only way. It's so worth it, though. Stamping is great. You can do so much with it. Like, no matter how good you get at freehanding, getting details this tiny, I think you can only do that with stamping. So it's my favorite form of nail art. And I can't draw for crap, so the stamping makes up for that. It really is so much easier with stamping polish, though. Yes. Yeah, if you're just starting out and you're interested in stamping, for polishes, honestly, you need a black and a white. And I recommend like a gold and maybe a silver, but at least a gold. Because then stamping patterns on top of like plain polishes, so just kind of how you start out, it looks really nice. To activate chat, please enable channels here. What are you talking about, Restream? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Can y'all still hear me? Am I still going? What the yuck? I don't know what it's talking about. Stamping is like therapy until it gets bad. Until you're screaming at your nails because they're not cooperating. I've been there. Let's see. You found that to be a big problem with your stamping issues, cat faces. Like getting the details on the cat faces. You have a question, is there a time limit while you're reverse stamping before it doesn't transfer? No. For the stamp itself. What you do is you paint your reverse stamping, let that dry fully on the stamper, and then you use a sticky base coat on your nail and wait like 15-30 seconds max for it to get tacky, and that's when you want to transfer it, because you don't want to transfer it too quickly. If it's still wet, it's gonna make a mess. But yeah, so far as like the actual image on the stamper, you can actually like leave it there for a couple days and it's going to be fine. I've never done that, but I know someone who did, and it still transferred fine. Eventually, like if you leave it for a long time or you have a very dry environment, probably it would like mess it up, but nah. On the stamper itself, it can just sit there until you're ready for it. Hello, can we focus? There we go. The matte top coat is not, this is why I need a new one. You can see it kind of worked on the pointer, but like the pinky is not mattifying at all. Hello? Oh well. It's fine. It'll still take nice pictures. I'm so happy with the background. Like, does that not look like old paper? Good stuff. Let's see. There's nothing more frustrating than when you have your mani done and then stamping fails and it's like, oh, why did I do that? Yep. When it just like leaves like 20% of the stamp in a mess on your nail, you're like, why? You bought CAD stamping polish and plates, but you just cannot pick up the polish in some cases. I have not tried CAD's polishes. So I don't know if that's the issue, or it might be, most of the time it's the stamper that it's unfortunately like the more you use a stamper the better it gets. So like if you're just starting out, it's gonna be a little frustrating. It's annoying, but Oh no, cats sticking their faces in your way when you're trying to stamp. Sorry, I just pictured you like stamping the top of Barney's head. Like, no. You always felt like you needed to rush and overpaint the lines and look messy. Nope, you can take your sweet time. Oh, Lacrodactyl, I can show you how I did the background because this is just a recreation of an old Manny I did. So let me play the clip one more time. Joke, but stamping Barney's head is a legit one. Oh no. Have you seen people giving their hairless cats temporary tattoos? It's so cute. Okay, so this is how I did the background. Painted an off-white. And then I used jelly polishes, but I'm sure you don't have to use jelly polishes. It's just what I used. But you can dilute some polish. And then just like a messy sponge around the edges. And then I went in with another jelly on top to give it that sandwich effect. And like kind of smooth everything together. You've not seen that and you follow some hairless cats, so I'm surprised they haven't done it. They put it in like areas where the cat can't reach to lick it off. It's so cute and funny, and I don't know if it's really good for it, so I don't want to be like promoting it, but like it's really cute. You're gonna lurk for this reel to save it. It is from 2022, so go to my Instagram, go to the second tab, and scroll way down. It's down here somewhere. Oh, if you've gone to the lizard, you've gone too far. Right there, next to the mountains. Yeah, it's the same look. Well, I haven't posted it yet, but I did this technique for another Manny this week for like a galaxy look, and you put that jelly on top, man, and it's magic. Brings it all together. I could just post it in chat. Let me uno momento, por favor. Let me just go to my iCloud, and I'll just show you guys. You guys are gonna get a sneak peek of Manny. I'm gonna post somewhat soon. Is it? How do I? It doesn't want to. Oh, chatception. That's not what I wanted. How do I open the? Hang on. Technology. Why you so hard? Sometimes. Just Googled tattooed hairless cats and they all look so angry. You made all your jellies and you haven't done much with them. You need to do stuff with them. It's so much fun. I don't know why it's not letting me. Okay, well, sorry. You'll have to wait till I post it, I guess, because it won't let me select this other window. What if I... Hang on, I have an idea. I'm gonna switch scenes. What if I go to dog cam and then back to this one? Yeah, that worked. I don't know why that worked, but that worked. Okay, so these are nails I'm gonna be posting somewhat soon. And I did the same technique. So I painted a dark navy background, and then I went in with a sponge to make these like white blobs for galaxies. And then I put a jelly over top. And I think they look so good for a ridiculously like non-artistic method. You know what I mean? Like, you do not have to have any skills, as I do not, to make it look like galaxies in the background. I think if I were to do this again, I'd maybe like add more layers and stuff, but for just like kind of whipping out a quick Manny, it was pretty good. It came out pretty good. So yeah, get some jelly polishes, play with them. I love jellies. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I don't know why my matte top coat failed so miserably, but it just, you know, it is what it is, I guess. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and I hope you have a great night. Still trying to motivate myself to get some videos made. They'll come, especially now that I'm like getting back into a daily routine with work and stuff. It'll happen eventually. But this was a long one. Thanks for sticking with me, and have a good night. I love you. Keep it vibing, keep it tight. I need a better sign off. Mwah.